Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of farming and supermarket simulator. And it's been a while since we've been here. And the thing that brought us back is that this game just had another pretty big update. And in that update, they added a few new things here. One of the things that they added, the customer count has been increased. They also fixed an issue where the character would walk automatically. I never remember that happening to us. They also improved the restocker. Thank goodness. So it's fixing a bug where the restocker would remain idle in the storage area. They now prioritize crates based on the number of products inside, and they will now merge crates in the storage area, which is very, very cool. Also, they added a new employee, and we're going to go here and we're going to see if we can find that new employee. So if we go here to workers, we now have a farmer. We finally have a farmer, and we're going to go ahead right now and hire that farmer. They water plants with a 30% discount, so no more do we need to worry about watering our own plants. So the farmer will just come out here. They will take care of doing all the watering of all of our plants that need water, and we no longer have to worry about it. I think I see them coming right now. There they are with the hat on. So yeah, they're going to take care of that, and they've got different colored overalls on. They're wearing the beige overalls, and yeah, they'll just water everything. Unfortunately, including watering those things that I didn't want them to water. Oh wow, the volume is loud, so I need to change that. Let's go here. Sound. It's been a while since I've done that, so we're gonna knock that all the way down there. Because that was like way loud. So yeah, resume. Let's see how that is now. Let's check it out. Still really loud. So let's knock it down even more. Some of these games, it feels like you got to really knock the sound way, way down in order for it to have any effect. How about now? Let's see what it's like now. One more time with good feeling. That's better. There we go. Just had to really knock it way down. So yeah, there's our farmer. If we take a look at our restockers, they're going to hopefully do what we want them to do now. My mouse sensitivity also feels like it's kind of off, so we're going to take that, move that up. Okay, and then I think we're going to be good to go now. Resume, yeah, that's better. So yeah, we're going to see exactly what happens with our restocker. Hopefully, they're going to take care of everything the way that we want them to from now on. That's really all I can hope for. This thing, this water. Oh yeah, I think I just had this. No, why did I have that there? I don't even remember anymore. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set it there, assuming that I did not actually have that up somewhere. So I think we've got everything the way we want it. Other things that happened, there's now apparently also an ice cream machine. There's also a freezer, and there are 5 new products that have been added as well. So let's go back into here. Let's see. We've got machines. We have another machine that we can get at level 30. That's going to be the ice cream machine. So we're a little ways away from that. So we now, once again, have something to shoot for. There's also a freezer. So if we look in the furniture, the freezer also comes up at level 30. And then we'll have 5 new products. So more things to look forward to. In the meantime, we might as well get everything going because there's nothing left to be stocked. If we take a look at our stock management, we can take a look and see what we've got in storage. We've got a lot of things that we don't have in storage at all that we could work on starting to make. Interestingly enough, there are things that are not in stock that are just regular products. So I really should probably take a look at those, the ones that we don't have in stock at all. Like it said, we don't have strawberries in there, so we're going to take some strawberries, put these up. So the things that it was telling me that are just like regular products that we don't have in inventory. Let's see, cheese, avocados. So we don't have any avocados in stock, so let's get some of those, put those in stock. Um, so we got some strawberries in stock now. We got some avocados in stock. Other things that we need to put in stock that are just regular products. We don't have any eggs in stock. That's interesting. Okay, so let's get some eggs. Very interesting that we don't have any of those. So we're going to take some eggs, put them in stock here. I'm going to put those over here. Okay, we'll do that. And again, just looking for other things that are not like production. There's a bunch of stuff that's production that we have to get in stock. And that's always a challenge. We have no bananas. We have no pineapples in stock. Huh. Very interesting. And do I have a spot on the shelf for those? I do have a spot for bananas. I do have a spot for pineapples. Oh, I did have a spot for avocados. Okay, so interestingly enough, we didn't have that. So I'm going to clear that out. And we got bananas and pineapples there, and we had strawberries there. Okay. Oh, you know what it was? I think that none of that's going in stock because our restockers were not working right. So I am going to change our restockers back, and I'm going to see if they're now going to work properly or if they're going to load me up with stuff I don't want. So we're going to go here. They're only going to use labeled shelves in storage, and they're going to collect. So these are only going to collect full crates, and they can. Oh, and they're only going to collect crates in storage. So we're going to have them. So this one we're going to have only collect full crates, and they can collect things anywhere. So we're going to see exactly what he does. So he's only going to collect full crates. So what's he going to pick up, and where's he going to put it? So he's picking that up. Oh, he's taking that and he's filling up the shelf with it. So I want to watch this guy a little bit and see where he goes and what he does. Amazingly enough, he walks all the way to that garbage can, even though there's one right there. I don't quite understand that. Again, we don't ask questions around here. We know better than that. And again, I want to see what he's going to do. So now he's going to take the cocoa and put that up. We might just kind of monitor him as the day goes on. So let's go ahead, get into another day. Because I just want to see if he's going to start putting up all kinds of crazy things on the shelves that we don't want. I don't think it's going to do that, but I'm hoping that I'm right on that. So there we go. And we also got to update some prices. So apple juice, wine, and apple pie all have changed prices. So wine is going to go to 11 and a quarter. Apple juice is going to go to 9.75, and then apple pies are going to go to $7. All right, so that's all good. And again, let's take a look at our restocker. So restocker is now taking some pineapples, putting them on the shelf where we need them. So that's good. I'm waiting to see if they pick up some bananas. Oh, and there's the water that I had in the wrong spot. So now we've got that. So now they're taking bananas. Okay, this is looking good. It's looking promising. We don't have all kinds of crazy stuff going out onto the shelves right now. Because last time we had them out here, we had melons galore, and that was not good. And I've got eggs here. So the eggs I'm going to take and put up there. And yeah, we had some pineapples. We had some melons here. So again, we're going to see if they then take if they keep on taking things that we don't want them to take and putting them in there. So more cocoa. And then I don't know if we've got a place for cocoa back here. And if not, then what's he going to do with that? So let's take a look, because he's holding cocoa, and then he's going to take it and just, then he's just going to hold it. Oh, because he doesn't have a place for it. Oh, that's going to be an issue. And we've also got these strawberries that he just kind of dropped right over there. And I can combine those. And then we're just going to take that, set that right there. So yeah, that cocoa, I don't have a place to put cocoa, so he doesn't know what to do with it. That's where we're starting to run into some snags, because I've got some things that I've not had a place for on the shelf, so we've got to get more space cleared up. Yeah, because there's no spots for cocoa here. So we'll make that our cocoa shelf, and then that will clear him out. So anytime we see him like holding on to something that then gets him stuck, we'll know what we need to do. And that's going to probably happen a time or two here. And again, now why are you picking up melons? You should not be picking up melons. Why are you picking up melons? Oh, because now you're combining those, and then you're going to hold on to a couple things of melons. Okay, so yeah, there's still some small issues here, just tiny ones. Because again, then he's just holding on to the thing, and again, I don't want him to like put anything on an unlabeled shelf, because then he's going to start putting up stuff like crazy. So I'm just going to let him stand there and hold that. And hopefully someone will buy some melons, and we'll get this cleared up. But for now, it is what it is. Let's get into it. I don't even remember what the heck day we're on. I didn't look. Date, I don't even know. Store's open for your convenience. Let's get things rolling. So again, he's going to just stand there, and he's going to hold onto those two melons, because he doesn't know what else to do. and we're just going to have that be the way it is for now. In terms of things that we need to produce, it's been forever since we did this. What do we have the least of? We have the least of chips, sugar, ketchup. So let's start working on some of that stuff. So sugar, oh gosh, and sugar is what? That's just like sugar cane, and that is over. Oh, where is that again? No, is that the sugar beets? Yeah, that's the sugar beets. Sugar cane. What am I thinking? So, and we're gonna put that there. All right, and that's gonna make the sugar. So it's going to take care of that. I'm just working on the easy ones for now. Let's see, ketchup. That's going to be an easy one. So that's just tomatoes. So let's put that up there, get that going on another machine. So that's another simple one that we can get going. Right now, I'm just going for the low-hanging fruit. Other ones that are easy. Those are the easiest ones. Bread, I think, is not going to be hard. That's on a tier 2 machine, if I remember right. And again, it's been forever since I've done this. So I'm going to take a look. Production. Machine 2 is, yeah, flour and water is going to make bread. So we're going to do that on one of our tier 2 machines. So flour is going to be, that's where we need the wheat. So let's get the wheat going. So, and that's going to be over here on this machine. So that's going to make a bunch of flour for us. Going to get some water ready to roll on one of our production 2 machines over here. So let's take that water. Actually, just take this water here. Going to set this up on this machine. So that way when we have the flour, we'll be ready to go with that. All right, so there's that. That's good to go. That water pump, we can't restart, but that's fine. That water pump, we can't restart, and it's just going to keep on pouring water in that bottle, even though we don't need any there. It's perfectly good. And yeah, we're going to keep on just taking flour, putting it over here just to start making the bread that we need for that. So that's now rolling. The flour, they'll eventually come and pick that up, I do believe. Is that guy still holding on to the 2 melons? He's holding a melon. So there's, again, not much I can do there other than, can I pull a melon off the shelf? I can probably do that. So if I have an empty crate, I think there's a way of getting an empty crate. I think I can buy one. So let's go here. Furniture, a wooden crate. So we're going to buy one wooden crate. I'm going to pull one melon off the shelf so that way he can put that melon away. So he's going to put that away, and then I can take this and put it over. No, I can't put it over there, but I can put it there. So now we're fine. He's now back and rolling, so that's good. And I'm going to keep this crate kind of over here for safekeeping. He won't touch that, and now he's back and rolling. So that's good. The VIP only wants one thing. They want strawberry juice. That's going to be over here on our drink machine. I don't remember what it takes to make it. I'm guessing it's just strawberries and water. Again, it's been a while. So let's see. Production. Machine 3. Should just be strawberries and water. Yeah, strawberries and water. Oh, and I don't have it available. Oh, these are some of the new things. So pineapple and water, strawberries and water, and coconuts and water. So let's get all that production. Either that's new or I just never got it before. So strawberry juice. So take their water, set it over there. Good to go. And get a whole bunch of strawberries and set them up over there. Good to go. Like that. I love having the farmer because now, again, I don't have to ever worry again about watering any of our plants. That's all handled now, and that's one less thing I have to focus on. And anytime I can focus on one less thing, I'm doing good for myself. I really, really am. And I'm really happy with that. We're completely out of chips. So to make chips, that's production 2. We need what for chips again? It is potatoes and sunflower oil. So I need to get sunflowers going. Okay. So we got sunflowers, but we got to turn them into oil. So let's go there with that. Okay, so that's loaded. And then we need some potatoes. Wherever I have my potatoes, they're over here. So we're going to set that up to do that. And then when we get the sunflowers, the sunflower oil, we'll put it over there to make that. Flour. My flour is, there's some there. So we'll put that there to keep making more bread. And then they took some as well. So I guess we probably need to flour up on the shelf. So that's continuing to work there. Oh, so much in this game. So much. That will get done pretty quickly, so I'm not too worried about that. There's ketchup. I can just take that, throw it up on one of my production shelves. Just like my random production slots there. So that's all that we put there normally. Got some sunflower oil to start making some chips. So that'll start rolling. Other things that we need to do, we're also out of pasta, but I don't have another production 2 machine to do anything about that. So I'm kind of stuck for now until these things finish up. And again, just going to keep on throwing more and more flour in there so that way we can get more bread taken care of there and more sunflower oil over here. So just going to keep on rolling with those time and time again. And then we'll go over here, grab more sunflowers. It is getting dark, so we're going to have to take care of that. So let's go in and once again hit our lights. Oh, man, it's been a while since I've had an opportunity to do that. That felt good. Oh, all the lights. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's good. That can go there. Um, I could put some more stuff there. I'm not going to really worry about it. It's fine if I don't. I'm assuming that I wonder if our restocker got stuck again. He got stuck. What's he holding now? He's holding a flower. So we're now going to go over here, grab a flower. They're not the smartest restockers. They're really not. So we're going to grab one of those. That will free him up. And I can take this and put it over here for our bread. That will work. So yeah, again, not the smartest tool in the shed. But they try hard, and I guess that's all I can ask for. I don't know. I'm really not sure. So they're working on chips. So again, I'm just going to keep on filling that up with that. Here now we need pasta. Remember I said I needed that, so let's go here. Pasta is flour and eggs. So let's grab the water. Take that off of there. And do I have some spare water? I do. I got some spare water there. That was fortunate that I did. We'll set that back down. Not like that. X. Okay. More flour. So I got to get more of that made. So let's grab that. Okay, that's my flour spot right there. And then we need a bunch of eggs. Oh, and I ran out of tomatoes for my chicken. Okay. Got to feed our chicken more tomatoes. I still love the fact that we have a tomato eating chicken. That always makes me laugh. And then there's that for our pasta. Our strawberry juice is probably good to go. Yeah, there's a strawberry juice. So let's get that taken out to the VIP. They're rocking. So that's good. I love a simple VIP order. That for $162, I'll take it every day of the week. Every single day. Okay, so that's rolling now. So we'll get some pasta going there. Other stuff that we need. Oh, man, we need mayonnaise. Ugh. Okay, so be it. Mayonnaise, I believe, is another tier 2 production, I think. So we got chips there. So what is in the mayonnaise? That was where was that? Was that or is that a tier 1 or is that a tier 3? Oh, it's tier 3, sunflower oil and eggs. So that's going to go over to here once this is done. Okay, so we can't do anything about that just yet. Let's see. Other things that we can make. We could start making some corn kernels because that's just in a tier 1 production. But I need to free one of these up. So let's take that off. That's the last of our sugar. That's just going to, again, go on one of my random production shelves. I'm going to start that up making corn kernels because we need some of them. And no, don't pick it up, dummy. Oh, wrong buttons all the time. Other things, wine. Oh, yeah, we need some wine. Definitely need some wine. So that's just going to be our grapes. Take them, set them there. Get all the vino going because we always want that. So we're going to try and get through as much production as we can here. See if we can get things up into a little bit better shape, the best that we can. Chips, we can take those. I'll go ahead and put those up on the shelf because they're busy doing whatever they're doing. Where are the chips? Where where did the chips go? Oh, they're over here. There's the chips. Okay. There's that. Yeah, the production is always the hardest part in this game. Just trying to keep up with it on a regular basis is always a challenge. Um, this is done. Do I even have a place for this out here? I don't think I do. Yeah, I've got apple juice, I've got orange juice, but I don't have strawberry juice. So we're going to put that up like that. And then I got to get it priced. So this is going to be 9.25 for the strawberry juice because that's the first time I ever made that, which means I'm going to eventually need more fridges to handle all that too. It's just so much. The next thing we're lowest on is mayonnaise. So we got to switch over to mayonnaise again. So let's pick that up, put that there, get our eggs, start making our wonderful, not all that wonderful mayo, and just keep on going with all the sunflower oil. Lots and lots going on. The flour can go over. Did I have pasta going somewhere? No, because this was not happening. All right, so we got to get that sunflower oil off of there. I got to try and get that sunflower oil off of there. That can go there. So flour, and then we'll get some more eggs from our chicken. Make sure that they're completely loaded up with tomatoes. Oh, nope, not there. Go in there with it. So that's going to take care of our pasta. A little bit at a time. That's all we can do. Just keep on doing a little bit at a time. That is, well, whatever that was. Oh, that was more pasta. Oh, okay. So that pasta can go up. I actually started making it there and then switched over to the other one. All right, pasta's going. You're holding what? You're holding a whole bunch of flour again. Why do you keep holding flour? All right, so I'll take that. I'll put that there. Again, they're not that smart. They're really not. Thankfully, I can keep on using all the flour for production, and that's good because man, these guys they try hard, but boy, they've got issues with density. As in they've got a whole lot of density, and it's not great. It's really not. Okay, so let's see. Mayonnaise is going over there. We just need to get more sunflower oil, put it over there. So now that's happening. We got more flour right there. So I'm going to take this flour. I'm just going to drop it down here for now until I know what I need to do with it. So just random flour there. Actually, let's take that and throw it in front of one of these. Just in case. Because it normally comes into play in production 2 machines. So that'll be fine. Wine. Where did I have the wine? Oh, it's down there. Okay, so my wine's there. So we'll take care of that. Good to go. Next up. So mayonnaise and pasta are both being made. Then we would have to switch over to crackers. And crackers, again, I think take flour. So again, going back here, and when in doubt, yeah, butter and flour. So we'll take the flour, we'll put it there. We'll take more eggs. Take a couple of eggs, put them there. That will fill that pasta up. The eggs, again, I'm just going to set these here because I'm sure I'm going to use them. Butter. So the butter is going to be the milk. And I think that we can just turn into butter. I'm almost positive that's the way that's going to work. I think that's the way that production goes. Let's check real quick just to make sure. Are you going to make butter? You are. Okay. Again, it's been a while. All right. So the pasta's good. Drop that there. Are you holding some? What are you holding now? Why are you holding melons? Why do you have melons at all? Oh, we're back to it again. Oh man, yeah, we're back to it. This guy is just yeah. Oh, man, the poor restockers, they just don't know what they're doing. So we got to go back and change their priorities again because this guy is just he is just struggling like crazy. So we're gonna have to fill up everything in the back and let them pull from there. So workers, restockers, um, you can collect whatever you want, but only in storage and go with it. So, and they can only use labeled shelves and storage, and that's it. Because again, he's holding a lovely bunch of melons, and I have no idea why. Oh, these guys are just melon happy. They really are. So now I've got even more melons down here. That was the reason that I was stopping. I didn't want to like water the melons because we were going to keep on having that issue. And he was getting ready to pick up the melons again. So, stop picking up the melons. Oh, man, it's amazing how often they want to pick up the melons. I don't understand. It's just a melon fest around here. It's crazy. But in the meantime, we're gonna get everything else loaded in here that we can. So I'm just looking for all the empty spots. Let's see. We got cheese. So the goat has a little bit of cheese, just a bit. So that fills up everything I've got there. Um, you need carrots, so let's get your carrot issue taken care of. So you're all set. Then we need some more wheat for our cow. Order of operations is huge. Okay, that's all set. And now I don't really need that anymore, but we'll hang on to it for now anyway. This was making what was I gonna make? I was gonna make oh yeah, crackers. So yeah, that's gonna make my crackers that we need. And then I'll take those throw them in storage so that way they'll go with it from there. The this we can go ahead, we'll take that, put that over there. That'll make the last of the mayonnaise that I need to make. The flour, I'll go ahead and pick that up, throw that. I'll pick that up, drop that there. So now we got some flour, we got some eggs for when we need them. Anything over there? Nope. So that's good. Mayonnaise we got going on, crackers we got going on, and then watermelon soda would be next. So I really feel like the next thing I would need would be another tier three machine just to help out with things over there. But as you can see, the other issue I have is I don't have a lot of space. So that's where we also have a problem. And I've got hashtag use the middle going on like crazy around here. Still just completely lacking space. So let's take a look at our how much is it for more space here? $3,100 that's in the store. The farm is $5,000 for the next expansion. They really start getting spendy in a major way. So I'm not going to really be able to do too much with that. Um, so yeah, we're just kind of stuck on a lot of these things. So that's going to keep making crackers. I need one more flour in there to balance out my flour and the butter. So that'll go there. Watermelon soda, so I can start making some of that. So we're going to grab some watermelons, put them up there, grab some water. Gonna put that up. Oh yeah, we don't even have to start those things up, I don't think, because I think the farmer probably starts that up too. Farmer is good, man. Farmer's on all of it. Just got it all happening. So now we got watermelon soda. That's going on. Strawberry juice can't do much with apple pie, so that'd be the next thing that we could do. And for apple pie, that's again a production two. So we're gonna go production two. Apple pies are apples and flour. Okay, well, we got flour. That's not a problem. Take the crackers. We'll throw them there again, just on a random production shelf there. Take some flour, throw it there. Grab some apples. Wherever my apples are, there. Where are my apples? Where are my apples? They're up here. I'm like, I know I've got them. I just have no recollection of where they are. It's not a good idea to put a game down for a while and then come back to it because you will forget everything that you ever knew. Everything. And we got Do I have duck eggs anywhere on my shelf? I feel like I don't, because I feel like my duck has just like been there forever with the duck eggs, and I feel like I don't have them up for sale. I may not. I don't know. Or can they even be sold? I'm assuming they can. Let's see. Duck eggs. Duck eggs. Oh, I do. I've got 24. I've got 24 for sale. Okay, so they're out there. We're either not selling them or yeah, whatever it is, we're good. Watermelon soda. So yeah, I just got to keep making that over and over and over and over and over again. Anything else that's a major issue? Strawberry juice is going to be there. Apple pie. Oh, so I need more flour. So yeah, we were working on that. No flour there. Okay. So that'll just keep making flour again. You need a lot of flour in this game. You really, really do. Whipped cream is the other thing. I believe that is production three. If memory serves, yeah, milk and sugar for whipped cream. But now that's being blocked by the watermelon soda. And again, I'm back where I need more than one tier three production machine. And I guess, I mean, I could set one here. I mean, that'd be a possibility, and I could move this one over, possibly. So let's see. Edit mode, maybe move that one that way a bit, and then maybe buy another tier three production, or maybe I do that and just have them kind of in. Oh no, I've got one right there. Duh, I already had one. Oh gosh. So yeah, it's right there. I forgot I'd bought a second one of those. So now milk right in there. All this time, man, I need another tier three production machine. It's right in front of you. Little things. All right, so that will go there. Continue making sugar. So we'll take care of that. We may not get to another. Actually, you know what? Let's. How are we doing on terms of stuff? Yeah, let's get to one more day. Let's do one more day here. So they're not busy doing anything there. So let's go in day 68. That's where we were. So we're going to end on day 69. Nice. Ain't that perfect? Let's get into it. Workers have been paid $400. They're worth every penny, except the restockers. I don't know about them. Day 69. Stores open for your convenience. And again, we're just going to keep on setting as much stuff as we can in the back. There's where I need my sugar. So we're going to get that rolling, start making more whipped cream. Take the pies, throw them back there. I know it's not full, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. It's at least a start. Other things that we need. So the next thing that we're low on is, oh yeah, we're still working on the watermelon soda. So let's make a little bit more of that. And then we'll probably be good there. The sugar, we're just going to keep on throwing that over there to make more and more whipped cream. After that round of watermelons, I will probably switch off of the watermelon soda and switch to something else. That's going to go there for my apple pie. So that's all happening. Yeah, and then when that stops, I'm gonna switch off of that and go to the strawberry juice. We will switch back to that again. So yeah, now let's grab a whole bunch of strawberries, throw them up here. This will not start working until I get that watermelon soda out of the way. So yeah, if we take a look at this, this is going to just grind to a halt until now that we've moved it. Now the strawberry juice will start. So there's some watermelon soda again. That's just my random shelf. I think I've said that about 4 times now. Did you know that that's my random production shelf by any chance? There it is. More whipped cream over here. So that's going on. Apple pie is going on there. So we got watermelon soda, we got strawberry juice. Candy would be next. So we can make candy, which is going to be even more sugar. I believe that's going to be sugar. What else is in the candy? So machine 2, candy is more milk. So we got to just get even more milk. So we got to make sure our cow is plenty stocked with wheat because right now milk is at a premium. So let's put that there. Get all the milk going from our cow. All right, so that's all happening. Everything's good there. I mean, if nothing else, I don't have the farmer to worry about anymore. So I'm glad for that. Whipped cream is going. I'm going to pick this up now, move this over here to our candy, and then we'll take the whipped cream, throw it in the back. That'll be enough to start. Again, it's not full, but it's good enough. What do they want? Oh man, that's a lot. Ah, oh, that's a heck of a lot. We'll see if I can get to that. I'm looking at the VIP. The two strawberry juice is that's the biggest thing. But I also need the strawberry juice just for the store, which is why I'm a little bit leery of trying to do that. It could be a lot, but we'll see. So the apple pies, yeah, I can take those, throw those in here now. They'll get that filled up to a degree. The rest of the apples, I can go ahead, put those there. And I might have spots for them there. I do. Cool. So that's all set. I'm glad I did not get rid of this crate. It has proved to be handy even now. We need more sugar for more candy. So let's take care of that. That's what the other thing was over there. Okay. So not a lot of candy there. Let's go ahead, grab what we've got, which is not much, just to get them going with that. So candy's going, strawberry juice is going, pasta is going to be next again. So let's switch back to that over here. Pasta has been very, very popular. So we'll keep that going. I'm going to get even more flour going because, again, we never seem to run out of flour. I mean, it seems like we always need it. So I'm just going to keep on putting it up there as much as I can. It cannot hurt. It's almost like it's my dedicated flour machine. Okay, and then this will keep going, making more and more candy right over there. So pasta's being made, candy's being made, strawberry juice is being made. I probably need, okay, so that can go there. I'll probably, maybe I'll try and get this one done. Maybe I'll give it a go. Yeah, I mean, we could probably do it. So we'll keep that there, and we'll try and get this one done. I think we can do this. So I'd have to get some corn kernels made, which will not be a problem. We got plenty of production for that. So let's give it a try. Maximum effort. That's what I say. Well, so did Deadpool, but that's a different story. So here we go. We got water. Easy enough. That's simple. Sunflowers, also easy enough. That's simple. Corn kernels are working, and then the strawberry juice. So we'll get all that done. What do we need back here? We need some grapes. So now we're going to start filling up the shelves that are empty here. We need some watermelons. Amazingly enough, I need watermelons. I have no idea how that's even possible because it felt like I had a billion of them down there, but it was the melons that I did. Cabbage and sunflowers. Again, not a problem. Cabbage right there. And then over there, we got pineapples somehow and coconuts. So let's grab that. So pineapples and coconuts. And those were over there. So that's all good. And then down there, we have some cheese. So go over here to our sheep and get the cheese. That works. And then we're going to go over here and grab the lights. Take care of that. What are you holding? Sunflowers. So I picked up sunflowers and should not have. So we got to get the sunflowers out of there because he was like looking for sunflowers, a place to put them. That's the danger of restocking everything while they're busy doing their thing. You never know if they're actually done. And so you might put something on a shelf that they pulled off of a shelf to restock. And then they're like, oh, I don't know what to do with this thing now. And they just get all confused. And it's not good. And they sound just like that. Just like that. Here's our first one of our strawberry juice. Our corn kernels should also be done. They're almost done there. And then we've got our the last of our strawberries there. Grab some more water. Okay, they apparently maybe they don't restart the water pump. I thought they did. Oh yeah, they do. Okay, so he's got that restarted. It apparently just takes him a minute. But we'll go ahead and throw that up here. And I'll wait 1 second for one water to fill out of that. Cool. That's all done. Now back here, pasta, we got that made, so that'll go up here on that shelf. We've got candy. That's also being made, so we'll throw that on that shelf as well. Let them just keep going with that. Crackers would be next, which is going to be flour and butter. So that's where we need all of our flour. And then we would need some more butter going. So we'll get some more milk to make some more butter. Got to get some more carrots for my sheep because we do not have any there. So sheep is just kind of standing around like, I got nothing to do. You want to help me out here? And of course we do. Always want to make sure the sheep is happy. So that's good. Strawberry juice, almost done. That's almost finished. Corn kernels, words are hard. They're done. So we'll get them thrown up. That's good. So all we got left is strawberry juice over there. Is anyone standing outside holding anything random? No. Everyone there is fine, amazingly enough. Then we've got, so crackers, chips, whipped cream, butter. And the strawberry juice is just about finished. So crackers are going to start there. Chips can start here. It's good that I was making the sunflower oil. So that worked out nicely. All right, so there's that. I need, and I've got candy there, so nothing's going to happen until I get the candy moved. So that's gone. And then I had 8, I need 4 more sunflower oil. So let's do 4 more of that. Well, I might as well just get it all rolling. Can't hurt. Throw that away there. The strawberry juice is done. And that will send our VIP on their way for $672. Very, very nice. I like that. That's a good number. Very, very good. And then let's see, flour and butter. So that is my crackers. That actually works out perfectly in terms of what we need. 5 and 5. So we're now down to 4 and 4 there. And for the most part, it's looking pretty good. Amazingly enough, we have no melons in the back. That's a lie. It's absolutely a lie. Is someone holding melons? You are not. Where's my other guy? Nobody's holding melons. That's almost impossible to believe that nobody has any melons. I'm almost shocked by that. Oh, but you did have apples. Oh, doggone it. Again, you've always got to be careful when you're doing this and they're busy doing their own thing, because if they're holding something, then you're going to get burned. And that's exactly what happened to me there. So can I throw this back in there? I can. That works. I was amazingly able to get rid of all the apples I was holding. So yeah, everything's just going to keep on rolling here. The big change was the farmer. So it's great having him there in his giant cowboy hat and his beige overalls. It's also nice that we can kind of merge the things together in the crates and soak in the restockers. Apparently, again, they're still not all that smart. They try, but they're still not all that smart. So yeah, whenever they have another update, we will come back again, take a look at this. We also do need to work on getting ourselves up to level 30 so we can get that ice cream, get the freezer and the ice cream maker. So we may also work on that. So if you've been away from the game for a while, you now have some new stuff that you can focus on and let it make you go crazy. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.